Hello, Jim. How are you?
Oh, well, yeah, I am very good. It's really nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. You know, you're following Celine Dion.
The paramedic, or
Yes.
soon to be.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I really hope someone gets that first paramedic encounter on video and we can meet up with Celine again.
Right. Thank you for coming to me and saving me. What's your name? Celine Dion.
I heard you work well under pressure.
Yeah.
You never make rash decisions in moments of, I mean, come on.
No. Have you ever done anything like that? Have you ever had a little too much to drink and done something? I mean, obviously not that big, but have you ever done something that you're like, oh my Lord?
No, I mean, I've done, the normal things that you're like, I wouldn't have said that or done that if I had not been drinking. But that's what I kept thinking. I was like, what was in his brain that's where he went to when he got blackout drunk?
Right.
I mean, and then I kept thinking, well, if that's like a trigger in all of us somehow, what name would I pick? Would I be like Tina Turner when it's in it?
Right.
Or what's in me that's waiting for that?
Right.
I don't know.
I know. It is frightening that somehow that seed was planted in him that he was going to. You're home in New York, and look, it's so weird to ask people how they're holding up because it's hard for everybody, but how are you holding up in your home?
I'm doing, and I keep saying that I'm doing really well. This sounds so self-help book-like, but I have been trying to do like practice. Well, you know how you hear like practicing gratitude and things like that. And like, I kind of made a specific focus of like, you know what? I'm really grateful for a very basic thing, which is that I'm alive. But I decided to kind of go deeper with that. And like, I'm trying to embrace, and trying is the key word here, like all the, what I would term like bad moods or a stomach ache or, whatever like that. Like, I'm grateful for those because those are signals that I'm alive. It's a very primal form of gratitude, I think, but I don't know. We'll see.
That's really important. Did you read that somewhere, or what made you think of that? Because it's true, like every single thing, no matter how bad it is, it reminds us, yes, we're going through these things because we're alive.
I do think that, I think in all honesty, we've talked a lot about death this year because of everything going on. And I do think, without making this a somber interview, I do think I was profoundly affected by the death of my father, who went, he was only 52 when he went. And I think I'm seeing that more and more the older I'm getting of how much that changed my view of both death and life. And I don't think in a bad way, I'd rather be doing this than frittering away the days and not appreciating what they are. But I don't know. It just, in all seriousness, there's just so many people that aren't allowed to wake up with a headache. And I should be grateful for the privilege of feeling nauseous in the morning sometimes if I drank too much and changed my name or whatever,
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that's a great attitude. You also, which I didn't know this, you had COVID early on, and this was like really early on when we didn't really know how bad, and you and your husband had it, right?
We both had it. And, it was very early. It was like March 15th, I think, when it happened. And I want to say that we had a mild case because neither of us had anything bad, fortunately, happen. But the worst symptom, in a way, happened when we were a couple of weeks into this and it was kind of getting better. We both completely lost our sense of taste and smell. And I only noticed it because I had lit candles because I was like, I feel good. I'm going to clean the house. I'm feeling healthier. And then I blew them out. I was like, I never smelled those. And they were some strong candles. And I was like, what the hell? And then I realized I couldn't taste anything. And it was so, if it weren't so boring, because there was nothing to do in that point in time besides eat and drink because you couldn't go anywhere. If it weren't so boring, I would have been fascinated by it because I have never lost that kind of the utter loss, not even just like less, it was just gone. It was like eating cardboard, which I kept eating plenty of. I never stopped eating because I couldn't taste it.
Now you know you could eat cardboard if you had to. Hey, congratulations. I texted you and told you how brilliant you were in Hollywood. But congratulations, Emmy nomination, and then your other project, Boys in the Band, is getting award buzz too. I just love how you're branching out and doing so many different things and playing so many different characters. And I think you're fantastic. So congratulations on all the success and very well deserved. Very well deserved. We're going to be joined by the star of Jim's new show, Call Me Kat. We'll be back.